Good evening, all. First of all, could you hear me? Am I audible? Hello. Hello. Could someone say if I'm audible?
Yeah, audible.
Okay, shall I start then?
Yes, madam.
Okay, this is Sreekala. First of all, let me thank NFGIA giving me this platform to just share whatever I know, a little bit at least. So today I'll be taking some fire insurances. So let us see how far this is going to be useful. So let me start first with the new products. Please let me know if you couldn't hear me, because I'll just keep on talking. You can interrupt me in between, and it would be nice if you could interact also. Okay. Fine. Shall I go to class? Hello, someone?
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'll be sharing the screen with you people. So first is, let us go to the new products. Okay. Erstwhile, it was standard fire and special peril policy, right? So from 1st April 2021, IRDA has come out with 1 minute. Three different policies. One is purely for dwellings. The other two was for up to 5 crores sum insured and up to 50 crores sum insured. The the policy covering only dwellings is known as Bharat Griha Raksha policy. Okay. And the other one, up to 5 crore, the policy is known as Bharat Sukshma policy. The other one, up 5 crore, from 5 crore to 50 crore, the policy is known as Lagu Bima policy. So there are 3 policies. So this was notified from 1st April 2021. Now we'll go for Bharat Griha Raksha policy. So what is it covered? Dwellings. Here, irrespective of any sum insured, the dwellings will be covered henceforth under only Bharat Griha Raksha policy. So it does not have place in SFSP policy. Okay. So Bharat Griha Raksha policy can be given to an owner where he purchases a home building and he becomes the owner. Okay. And for the contents, not only the owner, the tenant can also take a Bharat Griha Raksha policy. Then, if there is a house, okay, there is a building where if it is a 2-story house and insured and his family is residing in a building, and where they conduct their own a business, and they are employed, like the owner and then his wife, his children are employed in this business, means that is their family business. In that case, the whole building can be given as Bharat Griha Raksha policy, right? That will be taken as a dwelling only. And the other one is same thing if the insured is employing some other employee in his shop. Here, that is not a family business. In that case, it will be taken like if first floor is taken as shop and the second floor is taken as is occupied as dwellings, means first floor shop policy will be given, and on Bharat Griha Raksha policy will be given only for the first floor. Ground floor will be taken as shop. That one is clear. Hello. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Now, in our SFSP policy, how many perils are covered? Someone please tell.
12.
12. Okay. Here, 14 perils are covered, right? Some perils which are not covered in SFSP are also covered here, like earthquake. Earthquake is an exclusion there. Here it is covered. Okay. And all 12 perils are covered here. Along with that, earthquake is covered. And also forest fire and jungle fire. Again, that is it is not covered there. It is covered here. And also terrorism. Terrorism is an exclusion there. Here it is covered. And one more thing, very special one is theft within 7 days from the occurrence of and proximately caused by any of the above insured events. Okay. So theft is also covered, but only within 7 days. But what is not covered is it excludes if any article or thing is outside your home. If it is outside, even if it is your own property, but if it is kept outside, say a fire has occurred and you have taken that content and kept it outside your home, and if a thief come and takes it, it is not covered. Likewise, if an article or thing attached from the outside of the outer walls or the roof of your home unless securely mounted, like say a dish antenna, if it is not securely mounted and if it is taken away after a fire by a thief, it will also not be covered. So here 14 perils are covered, and the main one is theft and also earthquake and terrorism, and also forest and jungle fire. Now, what are the properties covered? Hello, I think someone has unmuted. Okay, fine, thank you. Home building and fittings can only be covered, or additional structures alone be covered, or only home contents, or altogether home building and contents can also be covered under this Griha Raksha. Here, one main thing is 20% of building sum insured, maximum 10 lakhs is inbuilt cover. That is general contents. Contents can be covered without paying additional premium up to maximum 10 lakhs or 20% of building sum insured. You got it? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Someone please
Got it,
respond.
ma'am, got it.
Okay. If you want to insure more than 10 lakhs or more than 20% of building sum insured, all these general contents, you will have to declare it separately and premium should be paid. Okay. For valuable contents, it is optional. That also you will have to declare separately and additional premium should be paid. Home building does not include contents of the home. You can insure only building without contents. Additional structures can also be covered, but it should be in the same site, like outhouses, veranda, compound wall, fences. Okay, all structure is part of home building, giving separate sum insured. Sanitary fitting, electrical wiring, and other permanent fittings can also be covered. All these come under home building. Now, sum insured. Sum insured should be For buildings, it should be reinstatement or replacement value. Market value doesn't come here. For building, market value doesn't come here. It is reinstatement or replacement value. Here, you should note one thing. Higher sum insured can be allowed, but sum insured cannot be lower. Okay. First thing is here under insurance doesn't apply. So it should be what to say noted that the sum insured cannot be lower. It can be high, but it cannot be lower. How is sum insured calculated? Cost of construction at the policy commencement date into carpet area. Carpet area will be taken as square meter. Cost of construction at policy commencement date is that only insured will know. Insured will declare and insurer will accept, and it will be mentioned in the schedule. That is what is sum insured and for Griha for building. Fixing sum insured. The prevailing cost of construction of home building at the commencement date. You should know that at the commencement date as declared by the insured and accepted by the insurance company. It will be the maximum amount payable in the event of home building is a total loss. If it is a total loss, that will be the maximum thing. Escalation of sum insured, policy for more than 1 year, automatic increase of sum insured during the policy period by 10%. Okay. Actually, dwellings previously under SFSP, were there any limit for long-term policy? Can anyone answer? Under SFSP, dwellings can be given long-term policies, right? Was there any limit for number of years?
15 years.
No, there was no limit. You can give as much as years you can. Okay, but now under Griha policy, it has been limited to 10 years. You can give only up to 10 years for dwellings. And here, automatically, the sum insured will increase each year by 10%. So by the end of 10 years, maximum 100% the sum insured will be increased. Okay, that is for long term. But what about annual policy? Annual policy also, there will be an increase in sum insured. At the end of 365 days, the sum insured would have been increased by 10%. So how will you calculate? A question might come, what will be the sum insured? Say, if the policy is taken on 1st January, what will be the sum insured on the 2nd June? You will have to calculate the number of days divided by 365 into 10% of sum insured. Okay. Did you get it? Hello. Did you get it? How annual automatic increase of sum insured will be taken for annual policy?
Ma'am, can you please explain this thing again?
That is, see, if it is, we'll take it as some 1,000 rupees. Okay. Sum insured is 1,000 rupees. By the end of, say, 1 year, it would 10% would have been increased. That is 1,100. By the end of policy period, the sum insured would have been increased to 1,100. But if in case, if an accident or something has happened, and if it is a total loss, how much sum insured will we take? That is, each day it will increase. First day, 1 by 365 into 10% of sum insured. So 100 rupees is 10%, right? 1 by 365 into 100. That much amount will also increase. The sum insured will be increased by 10% into number of days by 365. You didn't get?
Yes.
Okay. Did you get, madam? One who asked me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the sum insured all times to be maintained during the policy period to the full extent of the sum insured. Once a claim is paid, partial loss, the policy shall be restored to the full original amount of sum insured. The same thing as SFSP. Reinstatement of sum insured will happen. Here also it is pro rata. Premium is proportionate for the unexpired policy period from the date of loss. Same thing, it can be deducted from net claim. So that is the sum insured. The same thing what I mentioned. Carpet area of the structure in square meters into rate of cost of construction at the commencement date. My question might come. That is the sum insured for the structure. For additional structure, the amount based on prevailing rate of cost of construction at the policy commencement date, just as declared by insured and agreed by insurance company. The only thing is you just remember carpet area of the structure in square meters. Carpet area and square meter, you just remember that. And also rate of cost of construction at the commencement date. Both these words you just remember. Example, see, the area of home building is 200 square meter declared by insured and is accepted by insurer. The rate is 50,000 per square meter. So what will be the sum insured? 200 square meter into 50,000. So how much is it? 10 lakh, right? That will be the sum insured. What will be paid? Repair maximum sum insured. Everywhere it will our liability will be maximum. Sum insured will be our maximum liability. Then architect, surveyors, consulting, engineering fee, debris removal, loss of rent or rent for alternative accommodation. This is what will be paid. Fittings and all will pay whatever repair it occurs will pay. Specific structure, maximum amount is sum insured. That is not important. Main thing is already I've explained 20% of sum insured of home building. Hello. General contents of home equal to 20% of sum insured for home building or 10 lakh, whichever is less will be covered as will be given as an inbuilt cover without getting additional premium. Valuable contents, it has to be declared and then additional premium has to be paid. Who can take policy? Owner of the building. He can take for home building as well as home contents. Tenant, home contents owned by self, and for building if he is responsible by agreement. So if the lease agreement says that if any accident or damage occurs and the tenant is responsible, if that agreement says so, then the tenant can take a policy for the building also. It need not be necessarily be a owner of the building. Inbuilt cover. These are the inbuilt covers of Griha Raksha policy. Fees of architect, surveyor, consulting engineer, it is up to 5% of claim amount. Under SFSP, what is the amount? What is the percentage?
3%.
3%.
How much?
3% of claim amount.
3, right? 3. And what about debris? Here it is 2%.
1%.
Correct. And a loss of rent for alternative accommodation, amount of rent lost or alternative rent paid while home building is not fit for living because of physical loss. What about this under SFSP? Loss of rent and rent for alternative accommodation. Do we cover it?
Yes.
As how do we cover? It is covered as add-on. Yeah, it is not inbuilt. Here it is inbuilt cover. Now optional cover. I don't know how to take this out. Okay. Optional cover is cover for valuable contents on agreed value basis. You can cover valuable like jewelry, silverware, painting work, etc. Value of these contents may be agreed on the basis of valuation certificates submitted by insured and accepted by insurer. But if the sum insured is less than 5 lakh or if individual item value is less than 1 lakh, valuation certificate is not necessary. Okay. This amount you just remember. Up to 5 lakh and up to 1 lakh individual item, valuation certificate is not necessary. Otherwise, valuation certificate is compulsory. And then personal accident cover. Personal accident cover is also an add-on cover. If the insured peril causing damage to home building or contents also result in the death of either insured or his spouse, compensation of 5 lakh per person will be paid. So it is understood that the home building should have been damaged and that damage should have been due to an insured peril, and that should have caused death of the insured or his or her spouse. Only then compensation will be paid. That is 5 lakh per person. So 10 lakh. It's not paid for someone else, only for insured and the spouse. Again, same carpet area, 500 square meter and 5,000 per square meter. What will be the sum insured? Okay, and then if opted for both home building and home contents cover, but have not specifically mentioned anything about sum insured for contents in the proposal, there is an automatic cover for home contents for 20% of sum insured. That is 5 lakh. Okay. Maximum is? Maximum? What is the maximum sum insured?
20%.
20%.
Amount? Rupees?
10 lakh.
10 lakh. We know now various coverage, terrorism, STFI, earthquake, all these are inbuilt. New cover is theft following operation of insured peril within 7 days. Volcanic eruptions, all these are exclusions under SFSP. Here it is covered. Sum insured is agreed. There is no under insurance, no depreciation, no deductible. This is the main thing in Griha Raksha policy. In SFSP, there was no excess for dwellings, right? Here also no excess. But the other one, no under insurance. Under insurance means no condition of average will not apply. And there is no depreciation also. Because this is already agreed, no. The value has been agreed. So there will be no depreciation. For claims, prove insured event has happened, extent of physical loss, actual repair should take place to get a claim. Supporting invoices for reconstruction, replacement, repairs. Allow surveyor to inspect loss, take measurements, sample photographs. That's it. That's how a claim will be taken. So this is Griha Raksha policy. Do you have any doubt in this? This is a small policy. I'll be explaining it. I'll be giving some important points after this on Griha Raksha also. After that, if you have any doubt, you can ask. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine. The other policy is Bharat Sukshma Udyam Suraksha and Lagu Udyam Suraksha. Sukshma means very tiny, small. So up to 5 crores that can be covered under Sukshma policy. But dwellings alone is not covered. All other section 3, section 4, 5, 6, 7. All sections are covered up to 5 crores. Okay. You own it, you occupy it under a lease, you occupy it as a purchaser under an agreement, you are an occupier authorized under any law, if you are a tenant or you are an employee or a tenant under an agreement, you will have to repair it, then you can take this policy. Sukshma and Lagu for plant and machinery, same thing. You own it, you hold responsible, and you will have to repair it, then you can take the policy. It need not be owner alone. You have some insurable interest. If any repair occurs or if any damage occurs, you will be responsible and you will end up in a loss, financial loss. You can take this policy. If the value of all your insurable asset, this you will have to note this third point. If the value of all your insurable asset at one location is not more than 5 crore.
And does not exceed 50.
That is, these include buildings, plant and machinery, stock and all other assets, even if you have not taken insurance cover for all of them. Okay, you just can't say, I'm going to insure 5 crore only, and so you give me Sukshma policy. If your whole building is say 10 crore, it will go to Lagu. And say if your whole property, even if you are not going to insure, it's in the same compound, your building is 60 crore, and you cannot say I'm going to insure it for 50 crore and give me Lagu policy. Okay. Even if you have not taken insurance cover for all of them, insurable assets include all assets which you own or hold as tenant or occupant, or hold in trust or commission, or are legally responsible for. So sum insured alone, you cannot say sum insured is 5 crore. If the building cost is 6 crore, it will go to Lagu. If the building or the contents cost is 51 crore, it will go to SFSP. Okay. This one is also important. How the basis of sum insured. For building, plant and machinery, F&F and other contents, it is reinstatement value. A question might come. Market value, reinstatement value, book value, agreed value. For building, plant and machinery, F&F and other contents, it is reinstatement value. Okay. And then next is stock. Raw material, it is landed cost at your premises.
What is landed cost here?
Transportation. And you buy that raw material. It includes how much you buy and how much transportation and coolie, all that cost, no?
Labor charges plus transportation plus cost of the raw material.
Yes, correct. Landed cost at your premises. So all those things comes for raw material. Okay. Stock in process. Input cost of stock at the time of damage. So it would have started, what to say, in between, like, say it is a thread. It would have come to a shawl-like thing. It would have never become a sari. So up till that shawl, it will be paid. It is stock. It is in process, but it has not yet finished. So input cost, raw material, and all those machinery cost or labor up till the loss has occurred. It is still in process. So input cost of stock at the time of damage. And then finished stock. Finished stock means manufacturing stock of the finished stock. Manufacturing cost, total, whatever it has, all raw material, labor, and all inputs up till it has finished and come out as a finished stock. And then contract price of goods sold but not delivered. Contract price, another question might come. Contract price of goods sold only will be covered, not delivered. Contract price is in respect of only of goods sold but not delivered, for which you are responsible and with regard to which, under the conditions of the sale contract is cancelled by reason of any damage insured under this policy, either wholly or to the extent of damage. You understand? Contract prices, there is a contract, you have sold it to someone, but you cannot deliver it because a damage has occurred. That is contract price. Bullion or unset precious stones, any curios, it is agreed value policy, just like SFSB. So basis of sum insured, you understood. Insurers pay for physical loss, damage or destruction, unforeseen events. What are the perils covered? Same thing. Whatever is covered under Griha Suraksha. How many perils are covered under Griha Suraksha?
40.
Yeah, same thing is not, covered under this also. But only one, exception, no difference is impact damage. Here it is one exclusion is caused by vehicle, animal or aircraft belonging to or owned by insured or their employee while acting in course of employment. Employee will also be not covered. In SFSP and all, it is only insured, I think. Here, even employee's animal or vehicle, aircraft will not be covered. Theft and all, same 7 days. Can someone say what are the 3 perils which are not covered under SFSP and covered under new policies?
Forest fire, first of all.
Okay.
EQ terrorism.
Fine. Good. Fine. And this.
And bush fire, forest fire.
Forest fire. This one, theft. Theft, terrorism, earthquake, and forest fire, jungle fire, tsunami, whatever it is, earthquake, and also 7 days. 7 days, theft is not covered. Okay. What are the inbuilt covers? Griha Raksha, what are the inbuilt covers? Just now we just discuss now. But someone say, what are the inbuilt covers under Griha Raksha? Griha Raksha. Only two inbuilt.
Terrorism STFI.
Hey, no. I want inbuilt covers. Without paying additional premium, we are covering it.
Contents
Yeah, right.
and loss of rent and loss of rent. Yeah.
Yes, correct. That is inbuilt.
Architectural
inbuilt-
debris removal.
Pardon? Now we'll see what are inbuilt under Bharat Sukshma Udyam and Bharat Laghu Suraksha. Addition, alteration, or extension. I'll be explaining it in detail in the next slide, next portion. Just see how many inbuilt covers are there for both Sukshma and Laghu. Addition, alteration, extension, temporary removal of stock, cover for specific contents, startup expense, professional fee. Professional fee, how much? How much is for Griha Suraksha?
5%.
5%.
Yeah. Debris
2%.
2%.
and cost compelled by municipal regulations. All these are same for Udyam and Laghu, Sukshma and Laghu. And one more extra is for Sukshma, that is floater basis. That is not available for Laghu. For floater cover is a add-on under Laghu and inbuilt under Sukshma. Question might come under this. Floater cover is an inbuilt cover under Sukshma and it is an add-on under Laghu. Okay. And one more add-on for both Sukshma and Udyam is declaration policy. Okay, fine. How many inbuilt covers are there? 5, 6, 7. 7 for Laghu and 8 for Udyam. Okay. Only one extra is floater basis. That is an add-on under Laghu. And one more add-on is declaration policy. Basis of sum insured we have already seen. Partial insurance, just like SFSP, you cannot give a partial insurance covering only a portion of building. And also for machinery, you cannot give partial insurance. But for boilers, you can give partial insurance. Question might come in that also. For boilers, you can give partial insurance. Silent risk. Silent risk, same like SFSP. Silent risk denotes industrial manufacturing risk and utilities located outside the compound, where no manufacturing or storage activities are carried out continuously for 30 days. You should note that manufacturing or storage should also should not take place. Only then you can call it as silent risk. It should be continuously for 30 days. And silent, the property should not have gone silent after a peril. Okay.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Regarding the silent risk, in case if the risk is silent for more than 30 days, but there is a storage of some items or something is there that insured is stored. So in that case, what is to be done? Or what should happen?
Pardon, I couldn't get what you told me.
I'm ma'am here in case of a silent risk, if the you can say machinery or premises has gone silent for more than 30 days, but storage is there. In that case, what it should be done? How the policy is to be?
Whatever rate is more, you can take, if silent risk is 1 per milli, but storage risk is more than 1 per milli, then storage risk you will have to apply. It is no more silent. No, it is already storage activity is there. So you will have to take storage risk, storage premium. But still there is storage. And if it is silent risk is more, you will take it silent risk rate only. Got it? When a property is called storage, when no activities is taken place in that particular building, storage should also should not happen. There should not have, manufacturing should not take place. No process should take place. No storage should take place. Only then it is called silent. If some storage is being carried out, then it is no more a silent risk. Then storage rate will be applied. Okay. Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Premium collected under Sukshma and Lagu shall be accounted on fire line of business. Already we know it is fire insurance. Where short period scales of rates are laid down, it shall be stated clearly in prospectus. Similarly, scales of refund payable to the insured, everything will be given in the policy. It is not permissible to split sum insured of the same property under various policy for different period of insured to derive advantage of deferred installment. That is common to all insurances. You can't split the sum insured and insured. Other features, excess. Is there any excess under Griha Raksha? No. Yeah. Excess for Sukshma and Lagu, say for Sukshma it is 5,000 rupees for each claim. For Lagu, 5% of each claim subject to a minimum of 10,000. Sukshma 5,000, here it is 10,000, and there is one more clause, 5% of each claim. Okay. Policy period, of course, not more than 12 months. Here, under insurance waiver is there. That is 15%. What does that mean? What does that mean? Up to 15%
if under insurance is there for 15%, say less sum insured has been declared by the insured.
Yeah.
It comes out, calculation comes to be say 12% or 13%, but that can be accounted. Claim would be paid in full.
Yeah, right.
But
correct.
It has come to be say 16% or 17%,
Yeah.
so in that case, full under insurance percentage
Very good.
would
Right.
be charged on it, and proportionately the claim amount would be reduced.
Reduced. Condition of average will apply fully. If it is less than 15%, that is if 100 rupees to insure 100 rupees, you have insured for 85 rupees, well, then condition of average will not apply. If you have insured for 84 rupees, then condition of average will apply. Correct. Compulsory excess and all you cannot increase. Deductible shown under this policy cannot be increased. Okay. Excess is deductible for inbuilt cover for terrorism will be as per Indian Market Terrorism Risk Insurance Code, IMT RIP. RIP means Risk Insurance Code, Terrorism Risk Insurance Code. That's it. This is just a gist. Now, shall I go to some other important points in fire insurance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, fine. I've made some 100 odd important points. I think this will be useful. Just what to say, by heart it in the sense, just remember it. What I suggest is I'll be sharing all these things with you, but it will be good if you could write also. With my experience, sharing and all, you might not even see. You will have lot of materials with you. Whenever a class is going on, if you could note down important points, that will be in your brain. So if you could, you can just make a point of it. How many sections are there in a fire tariff? 8.
8 sections.
8 sections. the tariff rate mentioned in tariff is minimum. Okay, it is the minimum. You can give more than that. You cannot go less than that. Provisional rate applied is 2.50 per milli. Okay. Provisional rate is 2.50 per milli for risk not mentioned in tariff. No discount or agency commission is given for this provisional rate. Declaration policy covers only stock. Reduction in sum insured is not allowed under declaration policy. If your insured is cancelling the policy, premium will be retained in short period. If the insurer is cancelling the policy, premium will be refunded in pro rata. Okay. And is there any notice for cancellation?
7 days.
How many?
7.
7. Are you
Yes.
sure? I don't think so.
15 days.
Yes. 7 days will come only for one thing. That's what I remember. This cancellation, 15 days, that too only insurance company is supposed to give a notice for cancellation. Insured need not give any notice. Insurance company has to give 15 days notice prior to cancellation, and they will have to refund the insured on pro rata basis. Okay. Increase in sum insured. If there is an increase in sum insured in between, during the currency of the policy, pro rata premium will be collected. If there is a decrease in sum insured, short period refund will be made. Basis of declaration under declaration policy. There are how many types of basis of declaration? Without saying this, can anyone say? 2 types. A question has come before in one of the exam. How many basis of declaration of that? That's why I put this here. There are 2 types. Average of value on each day of the month or highest value on each day of the month. Okay. That is the 2 basis of declaration. You can take either average of month on each day of the month or highest value on each day of the month. A question has come actually, highest value on each day of fortnight, highest value on each day of week. All those things will come. It is month actually. If the insured has not declared his stock for a particular month, what will be taken as declaration? Declared amount.
Sum insured.
Yes, sum insured. If it is nil declare, if he says there is no stock, then it will be 0. If he has not declared within particular time, it will be taken as sum insured. Sum insured will be taken as declared amount. What is the loading of kacha construction is 4 per milli. I left at 0. Loading for kacha construction is 4 per milli on both building and the contents. Okay, not only for the building, for contents also we'll take 4 per milli. Loading, it will be loaded, premium, and then it will be loaded. Temporary sheds during monsoon.
Screen is not visible.
You can't see?
Yeah, ma'am.
Madam, screen we can't see, madam. It's more.
You can't see the screen?
We have been waiting for the screen.
Earlier slideshow is only going on.
The slide of excess and deductible is visible only. It's feasible now.
அவங்க ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் வேற.
Hello. No one is
Yeah, ma'am.
answering.
It's not clear.
1 minute. I'll do one. My voice is not clear.
It's clear.
Okay. Now I'll share the screen. Please say if it is. Could you see now?
Yes.
It is clear. It is visible.
Thank God. Okay. Where have been? Loading for Kacha construction. We were seeing that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 4 per milli for both buildings and contents. Temporary sheds during monsoon, solely for monsoon protection. No Kacha extra will be loaded, provided there is no storage. Okay. Policy cancelled due to government order, pro rata refund will be made. If the policy is cancelled, neither insured or insurance company is cancelling, but government has put an order, then it will be pro rata refund. Completion of building in course of construction will also be pro rata refund. Building demolished, then also it will be pro rata refund. So all these things, except when the policy is cancelled by the insured, all other things, when it is cancelled by the insurance company or by government order, or if the building is in course of construction has been completed, or if the building has been demolished, in all these circumstances, premium will be refunded on pro rata basis. Okay. Escalation clause is not restricted to reinstatement value policy. It will be given to all policies, not only for reinstatement policies. Automatic increase in sum insured under escalation clause operates from the inception till operation of insured peril. Escalation, what is the maximum percentage of escalation allowable
25.
under how much?
25%.
25%, right. Floater policy. How is the rate calculated for floater policy? Highest rate of stocks plus 10% loading. All these points might be like, it is not in order. Your question paper is also not going to be in order. So that's why I put all whatever came into my mind, I've jotted it down. No Kacha loading for floating policies. Okay. For floater policies, that 4 per milli will not be applied, even if the policy, if it is the building is Kacha construction. No additional premium for designation clause. What is designation clause? Designation as per insured book is accepted by the insurer. That is what is designation clause. If that clause is attached, there will be no issues while what is a insured in insured book. It will be like car. In our book, it will be cab. But at the time of claim, if this clause is attached, then we'll go by what insured book says. That is designation clause. You can just attach it. No need to get any premium. Multiple occupancy industrial estate. What is the rate? Per se rate. Multiple occupancy industrial estate, the rate applied is per se rate. For each occupancy, we will apply its own rate, not a single rate. But if only one sum insured is given for the entire industrial rate estate, then the rate will be 1.80 per milli for building. Okay. For building, even if it is multiple industrial estate, if it is covered under only one sum insured, then the rate for building will be 1.80 per milli. Silent risk rate is allowed only under section 4 and 5. retention of premium 1 per milli or storage rate, whichever is higher is applied. Did I not say storage rate or 1 per milli will be applied for as silent risk rate? So, just like for provisional rate, no discount is given for silent rate also. Can someone say what is the provisional rate?
2.50.
2.5.
Yes, yes. Now FEI discount. You just mug up all those 2.5. FEI discount starts from 2.5, then it goes to 5, then 7.5, then 10. This is what is FEI discount. Just see hand appliances. There will be hand appliances for everything. And one extra. For 2.5, I think it is trailer pump and fire engine. It is 2.5. And next it will be some hydrant pump, I think. That is 5. For everything, hand appliances is compulsory. But for storage risk, even if hand appliances is not there, discount can be given. A question might come. No need for hand appliances for storage risk to give FEA discount. I don't know how you have studied 12 perils. This is how I studied in my school days. They are CIS BMLB. Fire, lightning, explosion, implosion, aircraft damage, right strike, malicious damage, storm, tempest, typhoon, all those FE perils, impact damage. Then S stands for subsidence, landslide, rock slide. B, bursting of overhead tank. M is missile testing operation. L is leakage of sprinkler installation. B is bushfire. That is how we studied. Is there any other shortcut to remember this? Can anyone say? Hello?
This is better one, ma'am.
This is the best way.
Okay, thank you then. So there are 12 perils, 13 exclusions, 14 add-ons, and 15 conditions. Okay, conditions and all you will have to learn as if it is a movie. I'll let you know. First, let us finish this. Then explosion to domestic boiler is covered. Explosion to boiler itself is not covered. For domestic boiler, it is covered. Damage due to pressure waves caused by aircraft is not covered. Pressure wave is not covered. Burglary, housebreaking, theft, and larceny is not covered if it is due to malicious act. Then when it is covered, burglary, housebreaking, theft, and larceny is covered when it is due to right and strike. Okay.
SMD
RSM, not RSMD. Actually, due to right and strike, burglary, housebreaking, theft will be covered. But if it is due to malicious act, it will not be covered.
I mean, in case of riots, it should be during the course of the riots or after riots. If this thing has happened, then it would be paid.
Yeah, it will be paid, but the insured should prove that it is not due to malicious act. Right, and if burglary and housebreaking or theft after a riot or during the course of riot, someone has that is the peril. The proximate cause should be due to riot and strike. Then burglary, housebreaking, theft, and larceny will be covered. But if there is a malicious act, see, all this is not practical at all. Practicable at all. Just think, how can we say there was a malicious intent to someone? We will say it is due to malicious act. Then the insured should prove, it seems, that it is not due to malicious act. Burglary, housebreaking, theft, and larceny is covered in that way. Okay. Storm, cyclone, typhoon, tempest, hurricane, tornado. All these are different names of wind-related perils. Like Krishna, Govinda, Madhava. All these things are same wind perils only with different names. Maybe their intensity or where it is occurred might differ. But all these are wind-related perils. A question might come. In between, they might insert flood and say, find out the odd one out. Flood and inundation are water-related perils. Okay. Machinery and equipments temporarily removed for cleaning, renovation, and repair are covered for 60 days. All these days, just remember, 30 days silent, 7 days fall of wall or displacement. Then within 7 days, you'll have to, intimate the insurance company. First 7 days, okay. Then 30 days silent, 60 days machinery equipment temporarily removed. Just remember, just connect it and remember. Policies are made voidable. That word they might ask. Policies are voidable due to misrepresentation, misdescription, or non-disclosure. Fall or displacement of building or part should be expressly notified within 7 days. Alteration of trade or manufacture should be obtained, sanctioned, and endorsement done if it increases the risk of loss. If it the condition specifically says alteration of trade or manufacture should be obtained, sanctioned, and endorsement done if it increases the risk of loss by insured peril. I don't know if it decreases, we need not the insured need not inform or things like that. But it specifically says if there is an alteration and if it increases the risk of loss, endorsement should be done and sanction should be got. This condition number 3 does not apply for dwellings. And then comes marine policy. Whenever a claim, if the same property is insured by under a marine policy and under a fire policy, and if a claim occurs, then the claim will be first paid under which policy?
Marine policy.
Marine.
Whatever is left, if the marine policy couldn't pay fully, only then fire policy will operate. So first marine policy will operate. Insurance company has to give 15 days notice for cancellation. Arbitration. When does arbitration comes into picture? When we have accepted our liability, but the insured is not happy with what we have paid. Only on quantum it will come for arbitration. Reinstatement of sum insured after a claim is made by collecting pro rata premium for the unexpired period. So the sum insured here will also remain the same. Midterm increase in add-ons is permissible. Fire insurance has been defined under which section? Section 2 of Insurance Act 1938. In fire insurance, insurable interest should exist. When and all insurable interest should exist under fire insurance policy? At the time of taking policy and during currency and also at the time of loss. But this does not apply for marine insurance, right? Marine insurance, when should there be insurable interest?
Only at the time of loss.
Yeah, that's right, correct. Fire insurance policies are personal contracts. They might ask business contract, lot of questions will be there. It is actually a personal contract. Fire tariff was withdrawn from 1/1/2007. That date also you remember. When was this Bharat Griha Raksha BSUS BLUS introduced?
April 2021.
Yes, 1st April 2021. Incendiarism. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it properly. Incendiarism is fire maliciously set by intruders. A question had come in this also. That's why I noticed it. Incendiarism. It is maliciously set by intruders. People come into your home, they just lit it and then go. On the basis of occupancies, fire load has been specified as under. Only 3 load: low fire load, moderate fire load, high fire load. They might ask something else also. So you just note only three loads are there: low, moderate, and high. National Fire Code of India classifies the fire resistance of building as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, just reverse, it is reverse. For class 1, it is 4 hours, class 2, 3, class 3, 2, class 4, 1 hour. National Fire Code of India classifies fire resistance of building as class 1, class 2, class 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 upside down. You'll get the answer.
Can you please show the point number 51 again?
Yeah. National Fire. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Fire Code of India classifies the fire resistance of building. So if a building class 1 means 4 hours, it will take 4 hours to completely burn. Class 2 means it takes 3 hours. Class 3, it is 2 hours. Shall we go to next? Class
Yes,
4,
ma'am.
1 hour. 52. The main features in consideration of exposure hazard are exposure hazard. Only 3 features are there. Constructional features, distance from other building, condition existing between building. Your own construction, distance, how much far off it is, and also what the condition is there. Is there any road or is there any other something else? Building, not building, plants, something else. That is 3 conditions. Exposure hazard. Fire triangle, everybody will be knowing, but still I just noted it. Oxygen, heat and fuel. That is the fire triangle. This question might come odd man out. Now we'll go to Bharat Griha Suraksha. Maximum period is 10 years. Okay. Bharat Griha Suraksha, Sukshma and Lagu came into effect with effect from 1/4/2021. All sections 3 to 7 is covered under Bharat Sukshma Udyam policy for a sum insured up to 5 crore except dwelling. That's what I was telling now. All section from 3 to 7 is covered under Bharat Lagu Udyam policy, more than 5 crore up to 50 crore except dwellings. Dwellings is covered under Bharat Griha Suraksha irrespective of sum insured. 15 perils are covered under BGS, BSU, BLUS and BSUS along with 12 SFSP peril. Someone please tell soon what are the 3 extra perils?
Earthquake, terrorism,
and theft 7.
forest
yeah.
fire. Forest
Theft
fire.
7.
Theft. Forest is you can take it along with bushfire. But
Okay.
specifically earthquake, terrorism and theft within
Theft
7
of
days
7 days.
of occurrence of insured peril. That is 58 question, point. 59. Forest fire and jungle fire is also inbuilt along with bushfire perils. 12 exclusions are there under Griha Suraksha. Willful omission, war peril, nuclear peril, electric peril, bullion, etc. not covered at all. Under SFSP, bullion, etc. are covered up to what is the amount?
10,000.
Yes. Here it is not at all covered. Pollution and contamination, missing of contents which cannot be attributable to a single identifiable event. That is also an exclusion. If the product is removed from home, it is not covered. Consequential loss is not covered. Reduction in market value after its repair is not covered. Addition of carpet area by more than 10% is not covered. Cost fees for preparing claim. These are the 12 exclusions under Griha Raksha policy. Okay. You'll have to learn this. War, nuclear, electric peril, all bullion, pollution, contamination, all these are similar to SFSP. Consequential loss also is not covered under SFSP. Separate things are willful omission. That is not an exclusion under SFSP. And reduction is market value is not an exclusion. Removal from home and that carpet area, cost fees, preparing claim. All these are not exclusion under SFSP. You'll have to learn this 12 exclusions. 20% of building sum insured subject to maximum of 10 lakh is given as inbuilt coverage for general contents without separate declaration. Valuable contents and contents over, I put it wrongly. Valuable contents and contents whose value is over and above 20% of building, sum insured should be declared and covered separately. Valuable contents also should be declared separately. Escalation of sum insured takes place for annual policy too. That's what I was telling. Bharat Griha Suraksha expiry, the sum insured will be increased by 10%. Okay, so each day 1/365 into 10% of sum insured. So each day it will be increased. By the end of the policy period, the sum insured would have been increased by 10%. For long-term policies, sum insured increase by 10% each year, maximum 100% increase without extra premium. Erstwhile, it was like method A and method B, nothing like that. Here it is covered without extra premium. Age of home building is divided into less than 5 years, 5 to 10, 10 to 20, and more than 20 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 type of division is there for age of home building, okay, under Bharat Griha Raksha. Sum insured under Bharat Griha Suraksha, Griha Raksha is cost of construction at the commencement date. Commencement date, you should not forget. Cost of construction is carpet area of building in square meter into rate of cost of construction at the commencement date to be declared by insured and agreed by insurer for residential structure. For additional structure, rate of cost of construction as declared by the insured. Everything is declared, agreed. That is why there is no depreciation. Under Bharat Griha Raksha, architect and other fee 5%, cost of removal 2%. Loss of rent and rent for alternative accommodation is inbuilt. So there are 3 inbuilt covers. Add-ons under BGS are valuable contents with valuation certificate for individual item whose value is more than 1 lakh, total value more than 5 lakh. Valuation certificate is compulsory only if both these values are crossed. Don't forget that individual value 1 lakh, total value 5 lakh. PA cover is also an add-on. How much is that? PA?
5 lakhs per person, insured and spouse.
Yeah, that I've left 5 lakh each. No condition of average, no depreciation, and no excess is applied for BGS. Basis of sum insured under BSUS and BLUS building, plant and machinery, F&F and other contents, reinstatement value. We have seen this. Raw materials, it is landed cost. Stock in process, it is input cost. Finished goods, it is manufacturing cost of finished goods. Contract price for goods sold but not delivered. Floater is inbuilt in BSUS and add-on in BLUS. Inbuilt cover for BSUS and BLUS, addition alteration up to 15% of sum insured. Up to 15% of sum insured. Temporary removal of stock up to 10% of value. Temporary removal, okay. It is stock, it is 10%. For fabric, it should be taken for fabrication, processing, or finishing. Cover for specific contents, 50,000 for document, deed, etc. 5 lakh for computer program, data, and personal effect of directors and visitors up to 15,000 per person, maximum 20%. This you will have to learn. These are all inbuilt covers under Sukshma and Laghu. Addition alteration up to 15%. Temporary stock 10% of value. Cover for specific contents without paying additional premium. 50,000 for document deed. 5 lakh for computer program. And personal effect of director and visitors up to 15,000 per person, maximum 20% is covered. You got it? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Startup expenses up to 5 lakh. All this professional fee 5%, debris removal 2%. Additional costs incurred for reconstruction of property to meet municipal regulation. All these are inbuilt. How many inbuilt covers are there? Addition alteration 1, temporary removal 2, specific contents 3, startup expense 4, professional fee 5, debris removal 6, additional cost for municipal regulation 7. There are 7 add-ons for Laghu, and for Sukshma, one more add-on is there.
8. Floater.
Inbuilt,
Floater
sorry, inbuilt is floater.
Floater.
Yes, correct. Add-on for BSUS, declaration policy. Add-on for BLUS, declaration and floater. There are 16 exclusion under BLUS and BSUS, which include 11 perils of Bharat Griha Raksha. And what are the other one? Excess of 5% of each claim subject to minimum 10. Change in temperature in cold storage, spoilage resulting in cessation. All this is not covered under SFSP also. Unoccupied for more than 30 days. Machinery removed exceeding 60 days and not for repair, cleaning, etc. Whatever covered under marine policy, similar to SFSP. Under insurance waiver up to 15%, similar to IAR policy. This is what is Griha Raksha and Lagu and Sukshma. I don't think there is more than this covered in any, what to say. I think I have covered everything under Griha Raksha and BSUS and BLUS. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
No.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Now-
can you please explain loss of rent or alternate rent accommodation for Graha Selection, how it is going to be taking effect? So loss has happened, how it will be paid to the insured? It will be paid above the sum insured amount, the loss of rent amount, or it will be adjusted in that, how it is going to take place?
What actually all these additional, we say we'll without premium we're collecting, right? But you the sum insured, the maximum liability will be the sum insured. Total loss means okay. Only total loss also it will be the sum insured will be the liability. Alternate accommodation rent also it will be the sum insured only. You can't pay more than sum insured. That is why we are collecting the premium only for only on the basis of sum insured, right? All these additions, alterations, we are not paying extra, we are not getting extra premium. It is inbuilt coverage. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Sure. Now, where are we now? Machinery remote variable under insurance. Okay. Turnover. Now we'll go to LOP. Turnover consists of 3 elements. What are they? Net profit, standing charge, variable charges. Measure of indemnity is the sum proposed by applying rate of gross profit to the reduction of turnover after loss. Can you get it? Is there any doubt here? The measure of indemnity is the sum produced by applying rate of gross profit to the reduction in turnover after loss. This is another important thing. Indemnity period chosen under LOP policy varies from 3 months to 3 years. It starts from 3 months, maximum is 3 years. Indemnity period under LOP. Rate of premium for consequential loss has 2 components, basis rate and percentage for indemnity period. Annual turnover. What is annual turnover? There are 2 turnovers. Annual turnover is 12 months immediately before the damage. Can someone explain it with an example? Hello, annual turnover.
See, if the date of loss is 1st June, then the turnover from up to 31st of May.
Yeah, correct.
From the
12
preceding
months.
year will be taken as the annual turnover.
Yeah. And this will be taken as, this will be, what to say, in case a loss occurs also, this annual turnover only will be taking it to see whether the sum insured is adequate. Correct. Standard turnover is 12 months, which corresponds with the actual indemnity period. So this can anyone explain?
If the business is interrupted for say 3 months or so, then the corresponding period for the previous year is the standard turnover.
Yeah, if it is from 1st January 2022 to 31st March 2022, then standard turnover will be for 1st January 2021
January,
to 31st March 2021. Yeah. Rate of GP is GP by turnover. Gross profit is net profit plus standing charges or standing charges minus net loss. You can calculate in both ways. While if all standing charges are not insured, then what will be the gross profit? That is insured standing charges minus insured standing charges into net loss by total standing charges. That will be the gross profit. So these are the some important points. Now, shall we go to some questions?
Can you please show page number 1 again where the last points rates were given? 24. Last one. Said in somewhere around in 20s where rates were given. Yeah,
Rate.
This one only. Just hold on.
I shall share with you, but good that if you are noting it out.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
The specific contents, I think it is 68. Can I just see that again? Specific content.
Which number?
68, I think. Something around.
Someone was noting this down.
Just hold on, ma'am. Just give me 2 minutes.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Let us complete it.
Yes.
Yeah. FEI discount, you will have to read it from the tariff. I can share that revised FI tariff if anyone wants it. Okay. Shall I move to 68?
Yes, ma'am.
68.
No, it's not 68, I think. Specific contents. Cover for specific content.
Specific contents, yeah. 50,000 for documents, deeds, etc.
Is there 50,000 money also?
Yeah, money also.
Money also, no?
1 minute. I'll
50,000 amount. Deeds,
yeah, money
manuscript.
also. 1 minute. Let me clarify it. I'll take that.
So money 50,000 and document 50,000.
Total, not separately. For all document, deed, etc. 50,000 is the maximum amount you are going to pay.
Okay, money and documents together.
Yeah. Deeds, etc. When it says etc. means you can take whatever you want.
Yes. Thank you.
5 lakh for computer program. Got it, no? 15K per person. For 20 into 15,000.
Yes.
3 lakhs is the maximum we are paying. Okay. Now we'll go for questions. Shall we?
Yes, ma'am.
Can everyone see it? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. This was not prepared by me. It was prepared by one Mr. Sandeep, United India. I attended this class. This seems to be very useful. So I thought I'll share with you people also. Okay, the first question should be very easy. I'll read the question. You should answer.
It is still loading only.
Madam.
Yeah, tell me.
It's still loading only. It is not open.
It is not open. PPT is not open.
Fire question. Now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Subsidence and landslide loss covers. I'm not going to read all the
Visible
choices.
physical damage to property.
Yeah. Next. Standard fire policy contains how many conditions?
15.
15.
Conditions.
Yes. As per All India Fire Tariff, how many
Four.
earthquake zones?
4.
Yeah.
Four.
Which one is more dangerous?
One.
Zone 1.
Stock is divided into how many categories?
4.
Which is more dangerous?
The other way around.
Yeah. That is how I used to remember.
4.
Yes. Which of the following risk is not considered as add-on cover?
Lightning.
Why? It's
This
already
is
It is
cover.
because it is single cover.
very simple. Yes. Next, reinstatement value policy can be issued for
Building.
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 standard fire policy covers 7.
Domestic boiler.
Domestic boiler.
Terrorism loss limit per location under fire policy. I don't know whether this is correct. 8th one, is that correct? See the question. Terrorism loss limit, does anyone know?
1,000.
I think it is 1,500 crores.
1,500. Okay, then it's correct. Okay. 9th, burning cost is calculated to
Premium rating.
Premium
yeah,
rating.
yeah. Standing charges does not
What is
include
burning cost?
Cost of raw material.
Cost of raw material.
no, that is not burning cost. Burning cost is something which is actually the cost for how much what to say, not raw materials. How much
Ma'am,
the
cost of
insurance
raw
company
materials,
incurs.
right?
Yeah. Who told?
Madam, question 10.
You no need burning cost. Then I'll go to 10. Standing charges does not include.
Cost of raw material.
Why? Because
Because all three other are standing charges.
Production cost.
Ah.
Comes under
Cost-
production cost.
cost of raw material is a variable cost.
Yeah, right.
Loss of profit insurance covers
Loss of
Gross
gross
profit.
profit.
C.
fire business has been de-tariffed from
1st January
January
2007.
declaration policy can be issued to
Stocks.
Stock.
fire material damage policy does not cover
Standing charges.
Standing charge.
rate for short period. You will have to learn this short period rate. Not exceeding 6 months.
70% of
70%.
If it is 5, 50%. No.
60%.
No, 60%.
Yeah. Which of the peril is not covered under standard fire policy? SFSP, which is not covered.
EQ.
Yeah. EQ is an exclusion.
Earthquake.
Add-on.
Yes. 17. The word condition of
Under
average is
insurance.
Under insurance.
C.
18. Under fire insurance policies, a period exceeding 50
Dwelling.
dwelling. Close proximity claim is applicable to a risk occurring within
7
5 days.
5 days. 5 days.
5
days for motor, everything it is 5 days only. Selected percent increase under escalation clause in fire shall not exceed. We know that.
5%.
How many modes of declaration are available?
2.
2.
What are those?
Average
value.
of the
Average
month,
value.
highest in the month.
Highest in the month.
Average or highest. PML means
Probable
Probable
maximum.
maximum loss.
FEA means
Fire
Fire
extinguisher.
extinguishing appliances.
fire extinguishing appliance. Floater policy can be granted with
Location wise.
Okay.
Single sum insured.
Single sum insured.
Single
No.
sum insured.
Single.
Yeah.
Location with sum issue.
no.
No, then how
single
it is
sum
floated?
insured. Single sum insured.
Single sum issue.
Single sum insured and it floats through all locations. Okay. Location wise means a separate policy can be given. Refund of premium under fire declaration policy shall be restricted to
50%.
50%.
AOG peril does not include
Terrorism.
fire. Actually, terrorism only is now. 27. Fire policy does not cover
Electrical mechanical
Electrical and
breakdown.
mechanical
Breakdown.
minimum excess under standard fire policy for location up to some 10 crore.
10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
Under reinstatement value policy, following a claim, time allowed for reinstatement is
12 months.
12 months.
yeah, 12 months. In an event of claim under fire policy,
Sum insured is reduced
Option A.
By the amount of claim.
Amount of claim.
but here the answer is given as C. Maybe, yeah, maybe because it has been reinstated. No, the condition says like that. No, sum insured is not reduced at all because it has been reinstated. For our
We are
new
charging the
policies,
premium.
sum insured is never reduced at all. SFSP, I have a doubt. You'll have to clarify it. You'll have to clear your doubt.
E only.
I think it is sum insured is not reduced at all because by paying extra premium, it will be again reinstated.
Ma'am, it will be an add-on cover in SFSP now. But by default, if you are not taking reinstatement, the sum insured will be reduced.
You'll have to pay premium and then you will have to. That's right. But okay. Here that sir has given us C. You'll have to. I don't know if it is correct. So what I thought was sum insured is reduced by the amount of claim only. Whatever we have paid, sum insured will be reduced. But see, partial loss if it is repaired, no. How will the sum insured be reduced? Like motor. Okay, I got confused. I don't want to confuse you people. Leave that question. 31. You have 5 questions choice. No, leave that question. All other probably you'll be knowing. 31. A fire policy taken for 1 year is extended for 1 month by charging.
Short period.
Yeah, short period. If the insured proposes to cover his building for fire and earthquake from Division 1 of insurance company and his building from Division 1 and machinery from Division 2 of same insurance company, he will be
Permitted to insure.
So what is the answer?
A. Option A.
Yes, A only. 33. If the insured proposes to get add-on cover for STFI during middle of the policy.
Option C.
Waiting period 15 days.
Yeah, 15 days. 34. If computers are covered under a fire policy and in case breakdown of computers due to short circuit.
Claim is not
payable.
Not paid. If a building is occupied in a ground floor as an engineering workshop and first floor as a dwelling by different owners.
Rated per se.
Rate per
Yeah.
se.
Yeah. Which of the following is true under a reinstatement value policy?
B.
Yeah. B only. Is there any doubt? B only. The replacement reinstatement shall be completed within 12 months. Can fire policy be issued for more than 12 months? Of course, you know.
Dwellings.
38. Yeah. 38. Valued policy can be issued for
Property's market value cannot be ascertained.
C.
which of the following is not applicable for midterm cover? You read.
Please.
Midterm cover which is not applicable.
D is not right.
Yeah, D. Because premium shall be charged on
Short period.
Yeah. A silent risk denotes
A.
A. Average clause becomes applicable when
Sum insured is lower.
A.
yeah. The minimum sum insured and retention of premium under floater declaration policy is
2
D.
and 80.
80%.
Yeah.
2 and 80.
Yes. 43. Under fire tariff, earthquake zones are classified as
1, 2, 3, 4.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Midterm increase in sum insured can be done
Pro rata.
By charging premium on short
Pro
term.
rata.
pro rata. Decreases
pro
short
rata,
period.
decrease
Increases
Short period
pro rata.
refund.
Waiting period for midterm STFI cover is
15
15 days.
15 days.
this sequence followed under fire claims. I'll give a shortcut also. You just answer this.
DSUE. So depreciation, salvage, under insurance, and then excess.
Yeah, dear sir. Your sir. Dear sir, you sir. DSUS. Depreciation, salvage, under insurance and excess. DSUS. Under declaration policy, minimum retention of premium is
50%.
minimum sum insured under IAR policy.
No minimum.
No minimum sum insured.
Compulsory deductible under IAR policy.
5 lakhs. First
5%, 5 lakhs.
5% minimum.
Which of the
5%, 5
following is not an add-on peril?
STFI.
STFI.
Okay. 51. Following peril can be excluded from fire policy with consequent rate reduction.
STFI RSM.
RSM. Fire policy under which no depreciation is deducted are known as
Agreed value.
Agreed value policy.
and also
No, reinstatement.
Griha Suraksha. Okay, 56. For a fire to occur, which of the following is required?
All of the above.
All of the above.
If you get an question like this, just pick all of the above. Don't read the question also. Don't do that. Read it twice, thrice. 54. Which of the following is irrelevant with regard to IAR policy?
B.
Yeah. Declaration facility is not given for IAR policy. 55. Fire loss LOP can be issued on
Any of these.
Any of
Any-
the
any of the above. Contents of following occupancies can be covered per se.
industrial.
Yeah.
Multiple
occupancy, industrial estate.
C.
As per escalation clause in fire policy, that we know.
25%.
Question. Yeah, 25%. 58. Which of the following is taken into consideration for arriving at the adequacy of sum insured under a fire consequential loss of insurance policy?
Annual.
Previous
Annual turnover.
Annual turnover. Yeah, annual turnover only. Which of the following is not relevant to IAR? Someone told? Not relevant.
Selection of machinery is permitted.
It's not allowed. Okay.
Yes.
And one more.
100 crores.
One. Yeah,
100
IAR
crores.
policy can be issued
Yes.
for petrochemical. No, there is no sum insured actually.
This question must have been said before.
Yeah. Which of the following statement is incorrect in case of reinstatement value policy? This question is going to come.
D.
And? No.
Can you please show the question again?
Incorrect.
D.
I also had a doubt. Then I went to the IC 58 and got it confirmed. The answer is C. Value at risk at the time of loss will be taken to arrive at the adequacy of sum insured is wrong. Value at risk at the time of reinstatement. After reinstatement.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I think reinstatement value when it was a new it is in reinstatement value policy. But here can you just show the question? Oh, it's a policy. Yes, ma'am. Right.
Right. Okay. Under standard fire consequential loss insurance, the time excess applicable is
7 days.
7 days. Petrochemical, yeah, 7 days only.
14 days.
Yeah, petrochemical 14 days. Sequence, again, same question in a different way. The sequence to be followed in fire claim settlement is
Insurance and excess. C.
yeah. DSO useful. 63. An insured has taken standard SFSP covering his fixed asset and stock. He has opted 5 lakh as voluntary deductible for other than AOG perils. His property got damaged due to fire. While settling this fire claim, the excess applicable is
B.
Pardon? What was the answer
10,000 plus
told?
5 lakhs. 10,000 plus 5 lakhs.
What is the answer? A, B, C, or D?
D.
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 Yeah, D. D. Both
Compulsory
5%.
excess plus voluntary.
Yeah. So both should be taken. 64. An insured has taken fire policy covering plant and machinery under SFSP due to direct impact of lightning strike on outdoor transformer number 1. It got exploded and got fire. Due to this, the outdoor transformer number 2 and other surrounding property are also damaged. The liability under the policy is
D option.
Entire claim is payable.
who told that? Entire claim is payable.
Yes.
Yeah, but why? Why do you say that? Answer
Because
is
lightning
correct.
is also covered.
Yeah.
No,
but if it-
only transformer number 1 is payable.
Why?
Why everything
Ma'am,
is payable. The lightning is
but-
also inbuilt cover.
Read the question correctly, properly. Read twice because what she told is correct. Because the peril is lightning,
Okay.
not what? Not electrical peril. If it was due to electrical peril like short circuit, then the answer should have been something else. Only transformer number 2 and surroundings will be payable. But here the peril is lightning. So we'll have to pay everything. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Value of foundation and plinth, if not included in sum insured, will render a building claim due to fire. Not included. Foundation and plinth. Then what will happen?
Option A.
Payable in full.
Yes, correct. In an LOP policy, auditor fee is
Extension.
Extension.
Ma'am, screen is not visible.
again went.
Yeah.
It is visible.
Nobody's telling. I thought everyone is seeing.
No, ma'am,
Only
it's
It was
visible.
visible, ma'am.
Visible. It was visible.
Okay, now
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
okay. Fire and supply premises can be
LOP.
part of. Common utilities outside the premises can be
Rated as per
per se.
no, per se.
Per
Yes,
se.
yes.
Per se. Storage of hazardous chemical up to 5% of value at risk.
Renders
Does not affect.
Does not affect claim.
does not affect the claim.
Yeah. 70. Cracks appearing in a building on account of subsidence of land.
Not covered.
Not payable.
Claim not payable.
Same, you would have gone through this 71 question, no? Several times. Dish antenna by a monkey. I don't know how much time that monkey jumps.
Claim is payable.
Yes. But if the monkey is the owner,
No, then it's not payable.
yeah.
Even, ma'am, even if we take that impact damage add-on, still it should be non-covered, right? If monkey is owned.
Yeah. If the owner is the insured, then it is not covered. 72. Preliminary investigation of loss under fire policy includes. That is a simple question. Just close your eyes and tick all of the above. 73. It is not the duty of insured in the event of claim under a fire policy to
D.
C.
The operations immediate.
Yeah. Read twice, okay. Read twice the question. The basis of fixing sum insured under a fire policy for building P&M FFF is
Market value or reinstatement.
RIV or market?
Market value or reinstatement value. We don't have book value, return down value under. Under a fire floater declaration policy, minimum premium to be retained is
80%.
50%.
80.
See, that's why I told floater declaration policy.
80%.
You will know the answer. You will think you have given right answer. You will think we'll get 90 marks. The thing is, the question itself you have read it wrongly. Okay. 76. Cold storage stock damage covered due to failure of public electricity supply. Read the question twice, thrice, and answer.
Add-on.
Add-on.
What?
Add-on
Read again,
cover.
read again, read again.
It's a shock damage. It's not covered, I think.
Yeah. Why it is not covered? Because they have stopped the public electricity supply. What does cold storage add-on cover?
If insured perils has happened.
Yeah. Only if an insured peril occurs, this is covered. So it's not an add-on cover under fire policy because failure of public electricity supply. Okay.
Tricky question.
So it's not an add-on. 77. Who can take the extension of loss of rent under fire policy? Loss of rent.
Owner of the building.
Yeah.
Answer C.
Alternate, what to say? Alternate accommodation, both owner and the tenant can take. Loss of rent, only owner of the building can take. 78. Material damage proviso of business interruption policy states.
There should be in existence a material damage policy covering the physical damage to the property for issuance of a business interruption policy.
Only A. Read the question fully.
Statement 4.
A
ma'am.
and D.
4.
both
4.
are correct.
D.
4. 78 answer is 4.
Claim.
79. An insured takes a fire insurance for building and contents and a machinery breakdown insurance policy for machineries. A short circuit in one of the switchboards. What?
In the machinery breakdown insurance policy for machines. A short circuit is in one of the
You can read.
switchboard result in a spark in the air conditioner.
Which results in a fire damaging furnitures in the room apart from air conditioner. There is a valid claim under which policy?
Both policies. Both policies.
Yeah.
Both the policies.
Both the policies. 80. Breach of condition precedent to insurance claim occurs. It is?
No.
Yeah. Breach of condition, then what? Claim is not?
Not
Not payable.
Not paid.
If it is a precedent to insurance.
What? There is a condition precedent to insurance, whether it is, and if a claim occurs. See, in whatever condition, our condition is not fulfilled means we will not pay the claim. That's all. Breach of condition. See, again, one more question. Policy from 1912-2006 to 1812-2007.
Not payable.
Claim is not paid. 80 and 81, claim is not paid. You can check it. 82. Property belonging to the company is insured by one of its director in his name. In case of a claim, will it be paid?
Payable, ma'am.
Not payable.
No, it is not payable.
Not
It is in
payable.
one director's name.
Hmm.
One of its director name. So it is not payable. The principle of indemnity is applied in practice through
Depreciation.
Yeah.
Deduction
Deduction for
Reduction
depreciation.
for depreciation.
D.
D.
84. The duty of disclosure of material facts arises.
All of the above.
All of
Yeah.
the above.
Doing the
Loss or
policy.
loss or damage due to tsunami is
Earthquake extension.
Yeah, only if earthquake extension is taken. This covered under IAR policy is
Ma'am, can you explain about 85? Because it should be when both of the covers are there, no?
payable only under earthquake extension and provided storm tempest is not excluded.
Okay.
But
here,
here,
ma'am, okay, so here nothing is mentioned. So in that case,
yeah,
we'll
take it as when earthquake extension. We'll assume that STFI has not been excluded. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. 86. This covered under IAR policy is fire material business. All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah. 87. Sum insured under consequential loss fire policy is
Gross
profit.
gross. Gross profit means
Profit plus
Net
standing
profit
charges.
plus standing charges. Insured standing charges, ma'am.
read the question fully. 88.
Ma'am, it has to be B.
D.
2 and 3.
D.
It can be 2
D.
and 3.
Current financial year's turnover.
Net profit plus standing charges or sales less variable
Less
cost.
variable cost.
Annual turnover under fire consequential policy is
PO from the date of introduction to 12 months of the
preceding year. Yes.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I have read one question where they are asking gross profit consists of there are two options. One option is net profit plus standing charges, net profit plus insured standing charges.
You should give insured standing charge.
Okay. Okay.
If there is no insured standing charges, then we'll give standing charge plus net profit. Okay. If two option is given, then you will have to take insured standing charges.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
89. C. Okay. STFI peril can be deleted from standard fire policy.
At inception.
only.
Yeah. If a policy is cancelled at the option of the insured,
Adjustment on short period.
Period basis.
Short period basis.
the silent risk rate would not be charged if the following is more than silent rate.
Storage rate.
Manufacturing.
Yeah.
Storage rate.
Storage rate. Silent storage. Just remember like that. Don't go to manufacturing. One of the peril not covered under the basic fire policy. One of the peril not covered under the basic fire policy.
Own fermentation and spontaneous combustion.
Yes. Ex gratia settlement are made by
Board of Directors.
Board of Directors.
Yes. Can the following add-on covers be granted under fire policy? Yeah.
All of the above.
The insurance does not cease to attach if does not cease to attach.
Insurable interest changed by will or operation of law.
Yes. This don't give all of the above. Insurable interest
Negative
change.
marking.
Yeah, minus 0.33. Which one of the consideration are not taken into account for processing fire claims? This will come all.
Distance from fire station.
Distance
from
from
fire station.
And we will think all questions are going to be very easy. First question will be this. 98. Which will be treated as hazardous goods under fire and special peril policy?
Spirit.
Methylated
spirit.
Yeah. This you will have to just. A fire declaration policy was issued for a sum insured of 1 crore at a premium of 2,000. The following declarations are received. Maximum amount that can be refunded. How will you do?
Total. What is the total?
Total. 1. No declaration means
Some insurance.
1. 1 only. Upper 2 crore. This is
250.
2 crore 95. 95 lakhs. You'll have to use calculator, which you can't do there. You'll
now
have
we
to
can-
use
They are
your
allowing.
fingers.
They are
Those
allowing.
They're
figures.
allowing now.
They are allowing.
Yes.
But
ma'am.
thank God.
Today only we got that thing, ma'am.
Very good. Then you calculate and say
95. Sum insured is
sum insured is 1 crore. Declared amount 2 crore 95 lakhs plus all these 55 lakhs, 80 lakhs, 40 lakhs.
Yes.
Using calculator means very good. Otherwise, it's actually very easy. What is the total declaration you got?
4.7. 4.7.
How much?
4.70.
this is January, February, March. Okay.
3% we can reach.
You're going to take so much time. That's all then.
Yes, ma'am.
3.95. I didn't see. Actually, I didn't calculate. Total, what is the total amount? It's not, it's going to be correct only. Please say someone. Don't leave all the zeros and all.
4.7.
4.7.
Yeah, 4.7.
4.7 divided by 12.
4.7 divided by
1,000
nearly 4.
4.7 crore.
Thousand.
Nearly 3.9.
3.9. 39 lakhs. Right.
Yeah, 39 lakhs.
39 lakhs.
39 lakhs
What?
25,000.
So 39 lakhs.
39 lakhs is actually easy.
So 1,000 rupees. No?
Yeah, yeah. That's what. Answer is 1,000. Did everyone get how
50%.
we got the answer?
Yes, yes, 50% retention.
Yeah.
We got.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am, somewhere I have I came across the concept. If let's suppose here the sum insured is 1 crore and they have declared the sum insured as a, let's say suppose 1.2 crore for any of the month, then what should be taken for calculation of average, ma'am?
Sum insured only.
Okay, so 1 crore only.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think. Because you'll have to declare, you have already told it is 1 crore. Nil declaration means again sum insured only. In case if there is any, if it is clarified, otherwise I'll let you know. Okay. I'll put it in the group somewhere. Okay.
So this is correct.
Okay.
We
then.
just could not calculate because of the 2 screens. Yes.
Now can you get it?
Yes,
1,000
yes.
answer. Okay.
Yes, 1,000.
Plant is covered under SFSP and FLOP. A machinery was damaged due to breakdown and the surrounding machines and stock were damaged due to fire. So set up. A claim is admissible under. You can read it again. I've read it a bit fast.
Option D.
Yes. Correct. Turnover of a company in the previous year is 200 crore and it has been reduced to 100 crore in the current year due to fire damage and consequent interruption. Rate of gross profit last year is 30%. Rate of gross profit for current year will be? This is a simple question.
30%.
30% only, same.
How?
Difference in turnover to the rate of gross profit.
Rate of gross profit is
30%.
Rate of
Rate of
gross
gross profit is gross profit
gross
by
profit
turnover.
divided by turnover into
Turnover.
100.
Turnover for previous year is 200
So
200.
crore. Rate of gross profit there is 30%. Gross profit is
So
200
30%
into
into
30%.
200.
That is
Yeah.
60 crore.
6.
Rate of gross profit for current year will be
60 divided by 100.
60%.
60%.
60%.
You do the calculation. You just remember the formula, okay?
Right.
60%. I'll share this. Actually, explanation is given in the last pages. Do it and you will get. Okay. 102. Turnover of a company in the previous year is 200 crore. It has been reduced to 100 crore in the current year due to a fire damage and consequent interruption. Percentage of variable expenses last year is 60%. Percent of variable expenses in current year will be
30%.
No, 60%.
60%.
Variable changes with the
Yeah.
turnover.
30%.
60%.
60%.
60 remains same.
Variable will remain same. I mean, percentage will be there, means remain same. No. So 60%. Turnover of a company in the previous year is 200 crore. It has been reduced to 150 crore in the current year due to fire damage and interruption. Rate of gross profit is 30%. The amount payable under an LOP policy will be, first you write down like turnover for previous year 200 crore. Turnover for current year 150 crore. How much is the reduction? 50 crore. Okay. Rate of GP is 30%.
C 15 crore.
Yes. Correct. 104. An LOP policy issued with 12 months. So 103, I think everyone got it.
Yes.
Yes.
An LOP policy is issued with 12 months indemnity period and accumulated stock loss. Accumulated stock loss. Please put it in your mind. The reduction in turnover due to fire damage was made good by the sale of existing stock to the tune of 10 crore. Consequent to the depletion of existing stock, a reduction in turnover is reported during the succeeding year for 15 crore. The amount payable as LOP claim will be arrived at by applying rate of gross profit on how many crores?
10 crores.
Yes. How did you get it?
Because it was made good from the accumulated stocks.
Yes. Correct. So only
Ma'am, I didn't get it. Can you repeat?
who told the answer?
This question.
You please explain.
See, though there was loss of gross profit, what has happened is that was made good by the stocks that was accumulated from during the years. By sale of that accumulated stock, it was reduced to that extent. There was reduction, though there was reduction in turnover, it was reduced to some extent by sale of accumulated stocks. So that should be deducted from the loss of, gross profit.
Rate of gross profit should be applied on that amount only.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 crore. 105. Insured standing charges is 4 lakh. Uninsured standing charges is 1 lakh. Net loss 1 lakh. First, you just say the formula. What is GP?
Gross profit.
Say the formula. See, here insured standing
Net profit plus standing charges.
No, ma. Here
Here it is net loss, sales turnover minus.
Just think and say. Here uninsured standing charges and insured standing charges and net loss is given. So how will you, what is the formula for gross profit when all these three components are given? Insured standing charges minus insured standing charges into net loss by total standing charges. Insured standing charges minus bracket insured standing charges into net loss divided by total standing charges. So what is insured standing charges?
40 lakh, 4 lakhs.
4 lakh or 40? 4 lakh.
4 lakh.
Insured standing charges is 4 lakh. Total standing charges is 5 lakh.
5 lakh.
Okay. So
320.
how will we do?
3 lakh
4
20.
lakh minus 4 lakh into
1 lakh divided
1
by
lakh
5 lakh.
divided by 5 lakh. Answer is
320. 3 lakh
yes,
20.
correct. Maybe from class 1 to 2 or 2 to 3, these kind of questions might not come. So don't worry. Okay, even if you don't know, no problem. Standard turnover 20 crore, annual turnover 100 crore, rate of GP 30%, sum insured 15 crore, turnover during interruption period 10 crore. What is the question? LOP claim payable shall be
5 crores.
Did you put inky, pinky, ponky? The answer is not right. How did you get 5 crore first of all? It's not 5 crore. See, standard turnover 20 crore. Okay, annual turnover is 100 crore. Rate of GP 30%. Sum insured, how much sum insured should be? Actually, sum insured should have
Annual
been
turnover into
30% of 100 crore.
30 crore should be the sum insured.
Yeah, 30 crore should have been the sum insured. But here there is 50% under insurance. Because sum insured is only 15 crore.
Ma'am, then interruption turnover during interruption period is 10 crore. Then 20 minus 10 has to be taken, right?
Yeah,
Then,
right.
Yeah. Then on 10 crores, if you
30%.
apply
On 10 crore, 30%,
30%,
3 crore. But
Then
there is under
50%
insurance.
under insurance. So 1.5 crore.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
right. 1.5 crore is the answer. Very good. So 100. So everyone knows this. I thought it's a tough question. Standard turnover 20 crore. Trend in turnover is 10%. Rate of gross profit 30%. Turnover during interruption period 10 crore. LOP payable shall be same. 10% you will have to add. Turnover during interruption period 10 crore. Turnover expected had the fire not occurred. How much? 20 crore into 10%. That is 22 crore.
22 crore. Minus 10.
Okay, 22 crore should have been turnover. So reduction in turnover is minus 10 crore. 22 minus 10 crore is
12.
how much? 12 crore. So loss of gross profit is 30% on 12 crore. How much? 30% on 12 crore.
3.6.
3.6 crore. 108. An LOP policy issued with departmental clause to a company manufacturing 2 different products, A and B, in 2 different departments. Loss of gross profit in department A is 1 crore, whereas gain in gross profit in department B is 1 crore, making the net loss of gross profit for the company due to fire accident as nil. LOP claim is admissible for an amount of how much? There is a departmental
clause, then department wise it will be
Yeah.
paid.
So what will be the loss paid?
1 crore.
Yeah, correct.
1 crore.
1 crore. This everyone understood. Department, if there is a departmental clause, then gross profit in different departments to be considered independently. Hence, the loss of gross profit of 1 crore is payable. Okay. 109. The finished products in a fire factory was damaged in fire. The value of items damaged as per the rates is the latest sale invoice is rupees 1 crore. Gross profit is worked out as 15% from the balance sheet. The amount payable under fire policy is fire policy. And question is fire policy.
1 crore.
1 crore. Oh. 1 crore. And what is the, you will have to
115.
fire policy, it is not payable. So when finished goods are
85
damaged,
lakh, 15%.
yeah,
To be
15%,
reduced.
85 lakh. Correct.
85 lakhs.
Correct.
How?
Gross profit is 15% on 1 crore. Invoice value is 1 crore. Gross profit is 15%.
Reverse working, we have to reduce it.
Yeah. You will have to reduce, no. You will have to reduce gross profit. You will have to take only the value of the item for fire. Got it?
So
1 crore includes gross profit. After sale invoice means you have already sold. That will mean the gross profit will also be included in the sale invoice. What is the gross profit? 15%. So you'll have to deduct that 15% from 1 crore. If you deduct how much will is the actual value of the item? 85 lakh. So only that will be payable under fire policy. We are not asking LOP policy. Okay, got it.
Yes.
Okay, 110. A godown storing category 3 goods within sugar mill compound to be insured under fire policy. The rate chargeable is
6.
as per section
6.
Storing category 3. B.
Section 4.
Section
Yeah.
4.
Yes,
A.
A only.
Within the
A.
sugar mill.
Yes.
Yeah, understood.
The question 111. As per insurer's claim, what a windmill tower was damaged due to fire spread. In order to ascertain the damage, which one of the following is preferred? If a windmill tower is damaged, which one will you prefer? Have you gone through such questions earlier?
no, ma'am.
Okay, then the answer is microscopic examination to ascertain grain growth due to intense heat so developed.
Ma'am, can you explain this thing?
Huh?
Can you please explain this thing?
What is that to explain? Actually, this question, only in this question I have seen this word, microscopic examination to ascertain grain growth due to intense heat. Because that is actually grain growth and all, it's not paid, right? It is what to say. We don't pay that moth, vermin and all, which finds its way in, like it is inbuilt in the windmill, so it's not covered. It should have been due to fire from outside due to accident. This is not accident. No, this is due to inherent wise. That so microscopic examination has to be done if there is any grain growth. Okay, something which is related to windmill. Just in case if a question comes, just remember there is something called grain growth due to intense heat. Due to which an intense heat would develop in windmills. 112. Property A, PML 10 crore, sum insured 100 crore. Property B, probable maximum loss is 15 crore, sum insured 50 crore. Which is a better risk?
A.
Correct. A property worth 100 lakhs was affected by flood and the loss is assessed to the tune of 50 lakhs. The insured had taken all steps to minimize the loss and he saved property worth 15 lakhs by spending 20 lakhs. The claim amount payable is
15 lakhs. Oh, sorry.
3 lakhs.
Loss 50.
Loss assessed to the tune
So
of 50 lakhs.
50 plus 15, 65 lakhs.
65, ma'am.
Yes, 65. Loss minimization
65.
expenses are payable, but up to maximum
But up to.
amount saved.
Paid or saved.
So that's it. I don't know how far it was useful. I was actually
Good.
enjoying the session because you people were
Very nice.
really interactive.
It was very good.
Very good, madam.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Madam,
so much.
how will you share PPT?
What should I do? Do people say? I'll do.
Sir, madam, can you give your number so we will share our
Yeah.
number to you?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, that will be good.
808
Huh?
990
Huh?
Okay.
5828.
Ma'am, do you belong to CBSE set?
But lot of messages will get peeped in into your mobile WhatsApp. What will you do?
Ma'am, do
No
you belong to
problem.
CBSE batch?
Sorry for the
Yeah,
interruption.
I am from CBSE batch, 5th batch. Who's this?
But which school?
PS senior.
Oh, I'm PSBB.
Sunita.
Sangeeta.
Sangeeta.
Hi, Sreekala.
I'm
This is
PSBB.
Sunita.
Hi, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? I can't speak
Fine,
in
yeah.
Tamil, I think.
Fine, yeah. How are you?
Yeah, fine. How was my class?
Yeah,
Ah,
very
very
interesting,
wonderful.
Very
Super.
useful, madam.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Ma'am, where have been placed? Where are you, ma'am?
I am in NENMARA under Palakkad DO under Ernakulam Regional Office, New India.
New India. Well, same New India, Coimbatore region. I am working in Tirupur division.
Good, good. So
Okay,
many.
you have given me your number. Now I'll share. We'll chat in privately. Actually, when you said now, I remember. So the bills was in school. So I just thought, yes, you just belong to CBSE batch. That
Very
time,
good.
from that time, I'm finding for a gap to ask about this.
Thank you so much. It's really
Thank you
nice
so
to
much.
actually
Very
meet
nice, really
CBSE
nice.
students.
Yeah,
We
ma'am.
are always students. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
yes.
anyway.
Thank you so
Actually,
much.
the platform was what to say, given to me or to us by NFGIE.
Yeah.
So hats off, and we are going to win. I should say that also.
All the best to all candidates
All
who
the
are appearing
very
for the
best.
exam.
Whoever has
Not
attended the
practicing,
class
but
should come out.
Thank you, ma'am, for this
Thank you.
session.
Thank you. It was really
Okay,
good.
bye. All the very best. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay.